For cheap, fast, and reliable MT, head on over to MBAMTcoin.com. Link will be down below in the description, and don't forget to use code YBC at checkout for a 5% off discount.
Yo, what's good YouTube, it's YBC and I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the top 10 most rarest cards in NBA 2K19 Myteam. Now quickly before we hop into the video and everything, if you guys are new to the channel and if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys consider hitting that subscribe button. We're grinding hard every single day to 60,000 subscribers. So help us achieve that big 60K goal today by hitting that subscribe button. And also if you guys do me a quick favor and drop a like on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Now, over the course of the last few days, the auction house simply just has been not friendly. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go in on the auction house. I'm not going to go, complain like crazy over the auction house. I'm just going to say that it has been pretty frustrating to use because none of us could really buy auction. None of us could get our MT out of our auction house outcomes. And I bring that up because I wanted to record a video where I bought and used the rarest cards in NBA 2K19 Myteam. That's the ideal video I wanted to drop today. And I woke up, looking at the auction house, looking at the auction market, trying to buy the cards. And then I realized I can't get them out from my auction house outcomes into my collection. But yeah, guys, with that being said, as soon as the auction house gets back to normal, I will drop that video of me using the rarest cards and buying the rarest cards in the game. But in this video, guys, like I said, we're going to be going over the top 10 lists of, in my opinion, the rarest cards in NBA 2K19 Myteam. Now, this list was accumulated upon two things. One, of how often I see the card in the auction house, and two, how many people ran this card earlier on in the year, because a lot of these cards dropped earlier on in the year that are on this list and no one really uses him. But on top of that, like I said, you can't find him in the auction house. So these top 10 players on this list are accumulated from both those things. That's how I wanted to make this list, from a mixture of both. So with that being said, moving on to the first player on this list, guys, he is a Galaxy Opal George Mikan. Right now, you guys can see on the screen that there are only 14 people in the world with the Galaxy Opal George Mikan. You guys can see right here in the reward token market for Galaxy Opals, every single Galaxy Opal has 100+ redemptions, except for Mitch Richmond and ELGIN BAYLOR, as well as George Mikan right here. George Mikan has 14, Mitch has 58, and ELGIN has 80. And you guys see right here that Mikan is not on my Galaxy Opal reward screen, and that's because I bought him. You guys can see right here on my current team, this Galaxy Opal George Mikan is on my squad. I am one of the 14 players in the world with this card right here, and he had to make this list. He's rarer. He's the rarest card in the game, no doubt about it. More rarer than Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan, who is only limited to 23 cards in the world. This George Mikan right here is a really, really good card. 6'10", coming with 22 Hall of Fame badges. His stats are amazing. 96 mid-range, 95 open shot, 395 free throw. Incredible driving dunk. He can nearly speed boost at 80 ball control, excuse me. You need 86 to speed boost. Defensively is great, rebounding is great. He's very, very fast for a big man. I'm honestly surprised why people don't get this card. I mean, I'm kind of not surprised because he's a name brand player. This George Mikan is named George Mikan, so no one wants himself a George Mikan. Although in my opinion, George Mikan is the 5th best player on the token market board. Personally, I think George Mikan is the best center you can get on the reward Galaxy Opal market. I feel like he's better than Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, in my opinion, is outdated. And he's better than Embiid. Embiid's shot is just too slow. And his steal is terrible. He has like 65 steal and like 60 pass perception. He grabs no steals for me. I have Embiid as well, and honestly, I'm not really a big fan of him. Personally, I'd rather have George Mikan over Embiid and over Wilt. Wilt just simply, like I said, is kind of outdated. 16 Hall of Fame badges for Wilt compared to 22 for George Mikan. Wilt can't really shoot a 3-ball, has lower attributes. He has day 1 attributes compared to George Mikan has today's attributes. And you guys know that today's attributes are way better in every single category than a day 1 attribute that 2K gives the cards. Now moving on to the second player on this list, we have another player from the Galaxy Opal token market board, and he is a Galaxy Opal Mitch Richmond. Wow, I think somebody just redeemed Mitch Richmond in the last 5 minutes, because when I was going over George Mikan, I really thought that community redemptions right there said 58, but I could be wrong. You guys can see right here that there are only 59 people with this card right here, and I myself am not one of them. Now this Mitch Richmond card right here, guys, is a very, very slept on card. I have not used him, but I know people who have him and used him, and they love this card right here. I think he's a slept on card. Not a lot of people have him. because of the fact that he's a 6'5" shooting guard. You guys know how in NBA 2K19 Myteam, height rules. People run Giannis, Shaq, Ben Simmons, T-Mac, LeBron James, KD. They pretty much run 6'8" and above or 6'9" and above on their roster. And Mitch Richmond, guys, is not a fan favorite because he's kind of short for being a guard in NBA 2K19, because a lot of people run KD and cheesers run Simmons and Giannis as shooting guard and point guard. And with that being said, this Mitch Richmond, guys, probably won't do well defensively against Giannis or Ben Simmons, and that's because of the fact that he's 6'5" and they have the height advantage. As this Mitch Richmond card does come with 20 Hall of Fame badges, all the shooting badges, pretty good defensive ones, Hall of Fame, Diamond Hall of Fame, Posterizer, Break Starter. The badges on this card are really, really good. When it comes to the attributes, they're amazing. 98 layup, 99 mid-range, 99 open shot 3, 98 free throw, 95 driving and contact dunk, 95 ball control, 97 shot contest, 95 steal. Rebounding is above average for a shooting guard, 97 speed, 96 speed with ball. The stats on this card right here are really, 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 really good. Like I said, people like to avoid this card because of the fact that he can't really do well up against cheesers who kind of cheese the game. So now wrapping up number 2, who was Gallows Hill with Mitch Richmond, we're going to move right along to number 3. And number 3 on this list, guys, is from the Flight School promo, and he is a Diamond CLYDE DREXLER. When we take a look at how many CLYDE DREXLERs there are on the auction block, there are 2, and one just got posted. And honestly, you rarely see this card up on the auction block. This card, I believe, came out, I want to say 7 or 8 months ago. Flight School promo is the 3rd promo that came out, and one of the first promos in the game. This CLYDE DREXLER is honestly not a good card in today's day. No one really is using him. He's 6'7", coming with 15 gold badges and 0 Hall of Fames. Attribute wise, guys, he's not good at all. 94 driving, 94 standing layup, 93 mid-range, 80 open shot 3, 83 free throw, 95 driving, 90 contact dunk. This card can't even speed boost. And moving right along to his defense, 91 shot contest. This card is not really that good. Steal is bad, rebounding is bad. The reason why no one really wants this card is because of the fact that his price is inflated at 90,000 MT. And 2, you can get the Pink Diamond CLYDE DREXLER with like 10 plus Hall of Fame badges for only like 20,000 MT. No one's going to pay for this Diamond CLYDE with 0 Hall of Fame badges and can't speed boost when you can get a speed boosting Pink Diamond CLYDE and with tons of Hall of Fame badges for only 20-ish thousand MT. So on to the 4th player on this list, guys. I don't have this card in my collection, and I honestly can't search up this card on my team because he's simply not on the auction block. He is a McLaren card, and he is a Ruby KRISTAPS Porzingis. Now, this card is only obtainable, guys, by going to Walmart and purchasing a McLaren toy figure. You have to purchase like a $20, $25 toy figure, and you'll be able to get a code for McLaren card in my team. And you can get this KRISTAPS Porzingis, and that is the only way on earth you can get this KRISTAPS Porzingis card. And with that being said, I will put up the card on the screen for you guys, the Ruby KRISTAPS, as well as the attributes and badges. Badges wise, he only comes with 5 bronzes, but you can up that to gold and put more gold badges on him. Attribute wise, guys, he's alright, you know, nothing too spectacular. He comes with an 82 open 3 ball, 83 open mid range, 84 free throw. He does come with a pretty good driving dunk, 75 driving dunk, 40 contact dunk, which kind of sucks, 61 ball control, 68 speed, defense not so good, rebounding's in the 80s. This card's not that good, guys, but earlier on in the year, he was really, really good, and some people got this card, but honestly, no one really uses him, and no one really has him. The only people who got this card were people in the beginning of the year trying to be the first to OPAL Giannis, because I know our homie B Street, you guys know B Street, he got the McLaren figure. I'm not really sure if he got Porzingis or Kyrie or a different card, but I know that he was going for Giannis, trying to be the first to Giannis, and he purchased a McLaren card, a figure, and got a Ruby McLaren card in his collection. Aside from B Street and Shake and Bake, I honestly don't know anybody else who has these cards. But moving right along now to the 5th player on this list. He is a diamond from the Hall of Fame set, and he is a diamond Richie GUERIN. I'm actually shocked right now that there are multiple Richie GUERINs up on the auction block. There are, I think, 8 right now up on the auction block. And yesterday, guys, there was only 1 that was going for nearly 300,000 MT. This Richie GUERIN card had a massive price inflation. I honestly don't really know why. I think it's because T-Mac was dropped in triple threat boards, and that lowered the price of the set. And with that being said, T-Mac's price lowered the set, and Richie GUERIN's price up the set because of how rare Richie GUERIN is and how many people want this Karl Malone card. So this Richie GUERIN right here is overpriced, going well over 100,000 MT. But with that being said, this Richie GUERIN card is one of the best diamonds in the game. 6'4" with 7 Hall of Fame badges, limitless range, I believe Hall of Fame posterizer as well. No, I think it's gold posterizer. but still incredible Hall of Fame badges, of one of which, like I said, was limitless range. And attribute wise, he's amazing. 98 mid range, 97 open shot 3, 95 free throw, 90 driving and contact dunk. He gets speed boost as well. Steal 95, 95 shot contest. This Richie GUERIN card is a beast. I did a gameplay on him when I bought him for only, I believe, 40,000 MT, but now he's pushing 200,000 MT. Now moving on to the 6th player on this list, guys. I think that he is the rarest collector reward card that no one uses at all. And honestly, I forgot he was in a game because honestly, I don't think anyone used him all year long. I don't think I've ever went up against him in Unlimited all year long. And he is a pink diamond Jason Kidd. You guys can see right here that Jason Kidd right here is a triple double 3D collector reward. And honestly, I think no one used this card because of his jump shot. He has the worst, and I mean the worst jump shot for a guard in the game. It is worse than Joe Johnson's, and I'm pretty sure it is worse than Mr. Barnett. This Jason Kidd card right here just simply cannot shoot an open shot. Like, his release takes 15 minutes to get off. It's slower than Joe Johnson, guys, and I'm sure a lot of you guys won't believe me on that, but trust me, it is slower than Joe Johnson's. I did a gameplay on this card right here, and only because I forgot whose account I used, but I think it was B Streets, but no one really used this card. He was a good card when he first came out, decent card. No one wanted him because of how slow his release was, and 2K did not change his release. This Jason Kidd card right here, I didn't go up against one time in Unlimited, and I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't either. And I probably played over 1,000 Unlimited games, maybe even 2,000, I don't even know. But yeah, I've been playing this game all year long, grinding hard every day. But yeah, guys, moving right along to the 7th player on this list. He is a Emerald Aaron Brooks. When we try to filter this Emerald Aaron Brooks on auction block, we can't even search him up. Oh my goodness. But I do have him in my collection right here. I did complete all these throwback players and sets. This is Aaron Brooks for the Houston Rockets, and he is an Emerald right here, guys. And the reason why he made this list is because I had to wait an entire week to see this card up on our auction block. You guys know me. You guys know how I've completed those 3,000 tokens. We've completed that grind already. But in order to complete this grind, this card right here was the most frustrating card to get in my collection. He was one of the few remaining throwback cards I needed. It was like him, Goldie Brown, I believe Sapphire, Abdul Rahim. And this card right here, guys, I had to wait one entire week before I saw one up on the auction block. And the only one I saw up on the auction block was going for 49,000 MT. And I bought him. This card right here for 49,000 MT. This card right here is by far the rarest throwback card in the game, and might be even a top 3 in terms of how many people have him in the game that are up on the auction block, that are sellable. I understand a lot of people have the 3,000 tokens, and I understand a lot of people have this card in their collection, but for how many people put this card up on the auction block, this card is probably the rarest card you will see up on the auction block. Now, I believe right now we are on the 8th player on this list, guys, and this 8th player is only limited to 23 cards, and he is a Galaxy Opal Limited Michael Jordan. I don't even think he's up on the auction block right here. We'll try and filter him right here. Galaxy Opal, shooting guard, Michael Jordan, and we'll filter Signature Series Limited, and I don't think he's up on the auction block. No, he's not. He's not up on the auction block right here. There's only 23 cards of the Signature Series Limited Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan. And it's honestly rare you see him up on an auction block because only 23 people have him on both consoles in the world. 23 people on PS4 and 23 people on Xbox. And it is rare that you see this card up on an auction block. He has 9 on everything, guys. 9 on everything in every single attribute category. And like 30 Hall of Fame badges. This Michael Jordan had to make the list. So now moving on to the second to last player on this list, guys. This card was kind of hard to determine how rare he was because the 10th player is one card less rare than this one right here. So with that being said, the player who made this list at number 9 is a Galaxy Opal ELGIN BAYLOR. Right now, there are only 80 people in the world who have this ELGIN BAYLOR card. And this ELGIN BAYLOR is a 6'5" shooting guard, 17 Hall of Fame badges, and pretty good attributes as well. Attribute-wise, he's pretty solid. 98 driving layup, 97 mid-range, 96 open shot 3. 84 free throws kind of underwhelming, but does come with a 95 driving and contact dunk and 94 ball control. The reason why a lot of people don't want this ELGIN BAYLOR card, I mean, stat-wise, he's amazing. But the reason why people don't want this ELGIN BAYLOR card is because I don't think he has limitless range on Hall of Fame. I don't think so. Yeah, he doesn't. And the Hall of Fame badges are only at 17 for Galaxy Opal. And the Hall of Fame badges aren't really that good. Like, one-man fast break, mid-range that I chase on artists, you know, those badges aren't that good at all for a player. Including Putback King is not good for a small forward, Acrobat ain't all that. And on top of that, guys, his release isn't all that either. His release is the same as the Pink Diamond. If those of you guys who know his Pink Diamond release, it's very, very hard to time and difficult to use. This Elgin Baylor made the list at number 9. Now on to the 10th player on this list, guys. And like I said, he was one card less rarer than a 9th land. And he is limited to 81 in the world, and he is a Galaxy Opal Kobe Bean Bryant. And I also don't think there's a Kobe Bryant up on an auction block. Same thing with MJ, the Galaxy Opal Signature Series Limited Shooting Guard will filter Kobe Bryant as the name. And there are, okay, there are actually a couple, but I didn't filter this one correctly. I should have filtered it like this, Signature Limited Kobe Bryant. And there are none up on the auction block. We're going to keep this Kobe Bryant intro, and when we talk about the card, very, very brief and short because of the fact that he has 99 everything. He's in the same category as MJ, 30 Hall of Fame badges, and there are only one more of him than Elgin Baylor in the world because there are 80 Elgin Baylors and one more of Kobe Bryant being at 81 Kobe's. So yeah, guys, that'll pretty much conclude this video and wraps it up. I will tell you guys the top 10 players again in case you guys missed out on anybody in this video. And those top 10 players included the Signature Series Limited Kobe Bryant, Signature Series Limited Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan, Galaxy Opal Elgin Baylor, Galaxy Opal Mitch Richmond, Galaxy Opal George Mikan, Emerald Aaron Brooks, Diamond Richie GUERIN, Ruby KRISTAPS PORZINGIS, Diamond CLYDE DREXLER, as well as a Pink Diamond Collector Reward for the 3D set being Jason Kidd. So yeah, guys, I will try my best to get gameplay with these cards. I will try to form a team of the rarest cards in the world and get a gameplay with them when the auction house gets back to normal. So with that being said, if you guys are hyped for that video, make sure you guys do drop a like on this video. And as usual and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. And it's YBC and I'm out. Peace.